Last week we were able to get our well pump installed and we got it trenched all the way to the house. So we have the plumbing set to be hooked up inside. Oh, look at that lawn ornament. First thing, we'll try to get this thing fixed up, huh? All right, if you're with me, you saw right at the last moment on Friday, I was trying to do some nice landscaping, smooth everything out, and wouldn't you know it, track popped off the excavator. And after the camera crew went home on Friday, I looked into it a little more, and that little roller got a lot of wear and tear on it. That could be an original roller, and it's just broken. So since the track's already off, it should be a little bit easier. But this little hunk of metal, guess how much that cost? $200. It's worth it when you consider the savings of all that this machine can do. Lifetime, this thing's paid for itself at least, I'd say 4 times now. Thing is just shot. Oh, look at that. This just sat on the porch all weekend, and that, oh, that is crystal clear except for the sediment on the top, which some of that probably blew in, and then on the bottom, so it all settled out. I think that's a good sign. First fix done. No, I'm not a hoarder. It's just possibly, you know, it's a unique piece. Maybe you could find a use for it someday. You wouldn't think that track was that heavy, but it's got steel throughout the middle, and that thing is a backbreaker. Hey. All right. Am I the only one that when you use a grease gun, it gets absolutely everywhere? My hands, down my pants, it's all over the excavator, it's all over the grease gun. Between my, no, it's not between my toes. Every time. All right, I'd say first problem's fixed. Let's go check out the mule and see if we can get that running. I think it's just a loose battery connection. Oh, my ignition is spinning all weird here. Cables seem tight. But now it sounds like, I guess we'll try to jump this real quick. All right, we're 2 for 2. We've got a septic tank to install and a lot of landscaping stuff to do. And I think I'm gonna start some of that this week. Yeah, so I wanna make sure this thing's as tip-top shape as it can be. This grease fitting right here, as you can see, all the grease around it. Tried to grease it up and it's just not accepting grease. So we're gonna try to swap it out. Came out nice and easy. There we go. See the grease coming out the side, right where we want it. All right, enough maintenance. Let's get to work. Yesterday, wow, we had a windy one, so it was a difficult day for filming. Got this front really cleaned up, still some work to do on it, but nice flat space out front now. This is where the boys are gonna be a little upset that the bank they were always using with their trucks is gone, but we'll have plenty of dirt piles for them around here. So it is just really changed the look up here, and I'm excited to do more. We're gonna eventually put a couple of small rock walls here to hold this dirt back, but then this is kind of how we want to have like our little walkout area. I think I'm going to keep working around the side here, really thinking about septic plans. My septic tank is going to be out here and the field's going to be out here. Do some digging to find the septic sleeve I have under the footing right there, and then work on what level we're going to bring this all to. Flatten this out for our field, our septic field, but also just a nice little yard area for the kids to throw baseballs, kick soccer balls, or whatever. That means this pile that I didn't get rid of this winter because we didn't have any snow, I think I'm gonna have to move it. I'm tired of looking at it. Oh, what a fitting song. Oh, boys. Sorry. How many times have I told you though? Pick up your stuff. I had that brand new paint job too. All right, I think we're close. I think I see a little gravel right there. So that's on top of my footer. Oh yeah. So let's go this way. Terrace this because this is getting pretty high, well over my head. So if we had a cave in, that wouldn't be the best. Then we'll get rid of this. But I found my footer, hit it with a bucket, so I definitely know it's there. But hopefully the pipe is within this 24-inch section that I dug. Should be. I actually didn't take the plywood off of this side of this footer. Some of them got stuck in there, and that would be one of them. All right, we're getting the excavator one more time. Sure hope I measured correctly. Oh, brother, where is it? Okay. I was a little off, and I just did that so we had a safer, wider trench, but we're on to it now. You guys believe me? Let's see, my bucket was here originally going this way. So yeah, couldn't find it because I was off by, well, I guess the width of the wall probably from my measurement, but that's all right. See if we got any snakes living in here. Okay, I got a feeling since we're under our footer and our land kind of slopes down, we're gonna need to go with the more expensive tank that can be buried 4 feet from the top. They're 2 and 4. The 2s are probably 30% cheaper, but I think we're gonna need to have 4 feet of soil on top our tank. So gonna have to probably go with the more expensive one. The inlet elevation shall be at least 3 inches higher than the outlet elevation. The outlet elevation shall be at least 9 inches beneath the underside of the top of the tank, or 20% of the total liquid depth, whichever is greater. Oh, what could go wrong? No, you can't be down here, feller. I'm digging. Go on. That way. Oh yeah, Joanne's gonna love that. That is the prettiest one I've seen. Let's go wash it off. If only I had some water around here. Yeah, brush that one out. And they're not worth anything that I know of. They're just pretty cool rock. Wash them up, put them on a mantle. We have a nice little spot. We're gonna move that pile here now. It's gonna get all the scraps off the septic field area, and I'm gonna use some of the dirt I dig out back here to level my ground up there. And I've always thought about making this bigger back here, a couple parking spots, so I'm probably gonna also etch this out like in a circle, kind of like I did where the basketball hoop is. But for now, we have a good start, and I have no more places to put dirt, so we'll start loading our mule and seeing if we can dump it in here. Well, the old mule's giving out again. I don't know, battery issue. I might pull it and then charge it up tonight. As you can see, that wasn't that fast. It's hard to pick those odd shapes with the excavator bucket. Maybe we'll do plan B. What do we get? 3 loads in an hour? Good one. You like them?
Yes. You find that?
I'm digging behind the shed. Look at that. Some more battery storage. Today's video sponsor, Blue Eddy, the Apex 300, along with the BK 500. This is approximately 8 more kilowatt hours. And this thing is the upgraded version of the AC 300 that we've been running the entire build on. If you've been with the channel for a while now, you've known that Blue Eddy is my longest running collaboration partner. And there's a reason for that. I wouldn't still be working with them if I didn't think their products were top notch. 8 kilowatt hours of power, and not only is it capable of 120, it also has 240 on the side over here. And this 1450 NEMA right there, plenty of power to run my water pump, and also it could charge our Tesla. It has a silent mode for charging. I tried that out, works great. And then the easy voltage selector, switch from 120 to 240 with a switch of a button. And what the AC 300 couldn't do was run on its own. See, this was just the communications box, but it had no battery. It always needed an external battery hooked to it. The Apex 300 actually has the 3 kilowatt hours of storage built into it. And then you add the external BK500. BK500, BK300, they're all compatible with the new Blue Eddy Apex 300. What do we got now? In Blue Eddy power storage, we now have approximately 11 kilowatt hours of storage. Yeah, we're getting up there, boys and girls. All these products still in great working condition, even through some of the stuff I've put them through, as you can tell. I want to thank Blue Eddy for sponsoring this episode of Crooked Canyon Cabin. All right, I might have to hire a few more workers around here. Link in the description, check them out. All righty, they're putting it up. Got the big crane out there. It's really not that heavy, it's kind of awkward. Yeah, it's like a grater. We have to get a bigger utility room. 86-gallon pressure tank. I think this will be appropriate. It should keep my pump. You know, with this larger size, it's on the larger end. There are bigger ones, but it should keep my pump running less often and extend the life of that pump. I want a water heater like here. I think we're gonna extend this room. Also, one of the viewers pointed out, and thank you for that, should have thought of this before, is we're storing water stuff in here. We should have a proper drain, and well, I didn't put a drain in here. So I think I'm just gonna bump out this wall right here where the L is and put a drain like right there. Yeah, we're gonna store a lot of stuff in here, so this space is gonna have to grow a little bit. Put handles on these things. On. Pressure switch, relief valve, elbow valve to drain the thing, pressure gauge, a couple of fittings, and a few more fittings. Put the plumber's tape on backwards. Still learning. It's the pressure valve. If there was ever a problem with too much pressure building in the tank, this would pop off and water would go whoosh out here so you didn't explode this tank. I've got a guy coming to discuss gravel, so he's gonna look at the driveway. Been there before. And then my septic field needs it. All right, that guy seems like our guy. We should have septic gravel, basement gravel delivered in the next couple weeks before the tank comes. Did I tell you? I ordered a tank. Should be here in the next 2 weeks. Things are starting to come together. All right, where were we? Pressure switch. Snug. Hose clamps, forgot them, yay. Here I am, here I am, how do you do? Guess what I forgot? A heat gun. All right, I am fairly happy with that. We'll safety strap it, but I didn't get one of those, and then we forgot my conduit on the outside to finish this run to the pressure switch. But unfortunately, we had to cover up some of the names. The kids are not gonna be real happy about that. Yeah, let's go outside to the well pump. I did pick up some connectors, so we'll at least make that connection out there and finish our day with that. Done. See you tomorrow. Oh, look at the progress now. I didn't think they were gonna get that thing on today. That is so cool. Never seen this before. Look at that guy way up there. That would be a cool job, huh? I'm not the only one stopped on the highway. 3 or 4 other guys are watching too. They're moving about the same speed that I moved when I was putting my ridge beam on. Not something you see every day. Uh-oh, they must have had to abort. What if it didn't fit? All right, we're back, and this morning we're gonna clean some of this up. I wanna hook up the water, but tomorrow night, the temperatures might drop into the teens, so I'm not gonna do anything more with water just because my basement's uninsulated. It'd probably be fine. This little cold snap's got me thinking I'll just shift away for water from right now. So we're gonna clean up our space up here and see what else we can get to. We are getting somewhere. We're trying to save all of our brown dirt so we can cover everything up after and grow some grass. Phew, couple of hours of run time, and that's only a couple gallons. This thing just sips it, which is great because the price of diesel is getting up there. But I'm sure it'll come down. It always does. I'm gonna go for a walk here. I need gravel in the next 2 weeks, and this guy was on it. He's here today. He's got a big truck, but he said he's pretty confident. It was a different truck than the one that was here yesterday, an even bigger one. He said he thinks he can get up there, so I'll go help him spot. And he is already whipping down it. I'm heading up, and so is he. That was not easy though. Holy smokes, I thought his truck was gonna get stuck in the ditch. All right, there he goes. He won't be coming back. Just too much trouble getting around the turns. But so yeah, we had the stuff that we need up here for the septic and then the rest for the basement. So that's good news. Hit my tree, buddy. Oh, great. Now you're in trouble. Glad you made it out. Whoa! All right, so it's gonna be way easier to work down there because it's almost level. It's like within a foot now. It was 4 feet. This is gonna be nice, I think. This is how I've been thinking ever since I bought the land. I was gonna, do the same thing I did for this spot here to get it level down here so we'd have a nice yard. And well, I finally done it. 2, 3, how long we had the land? 3 years later. Not quite done yet, but we need a little more dirt down by the wood pile over there. And then I'm also gonna excavate quite a lot for where the septic tank goes. I just don't want to do it yet because it's at least 2 weeks till the septic tank gets here, and I don't want, my walls to cave in. Probably wouldn't, but if it rained heavy, probably won't. But anyways, I'm not digging it today. We have pretty good draining soil, so it shouldn't be my first time. Shouldn't keep talking. I should stop talking. All right, what's next? Oh yeah, I gotta pick up my septic tank when it comes, so how I'm gonna do that with that old rickety beat up trailer that I moved the pole barn with. 70, yeah, that's a lot. Probably put some 2x. There you go. 2x4. Ah, even cheaper. been like a month since I used this. Let me check the width again, make sure I'm right here. Now it's saying ship date is May 2nd. I thought it was gonna be here May 2nd. I'm not gonna tell you where I ordered it from. What's the hurry? There's other things to do. It's 7070 113. We'll hang out. Not bad. Whew, hot. Hey, I've seen that place. Oh, there. Real simple frame, hopefully strengthen the trailer. The thing's under 1,000 pounds, and this is when it was new, rated for over 1,000, so hopefully we make it. I didn't want him to get too close to my edge. I dug over here. He put that pile right in front of my truck, so we're gonna move it, then we're gonna get out of here. And guess what? Tomorrow's Friday. See you then. Oh, great. Uh-oh. Thought it'd be easier to get you out of there. Guess we'll deal with that tomorrow. At least I know where it'll be. Maybe next week they'll finish it. Somehow he got out of this little area, but he did hit my culvert and cave the ground in there. So dig this out and then I'll throw that pipe in. I'm also thinking about just moving this pipe down again. I've already done it twice, but third time's a charm. I don't think I'm gonna have any more trucks that size on this road, but you know, I will have to have my septic tank drained at some point every so often. So some big trucks are gonna have to be able to service it, and it would just be nicer, less stressful if if that turn was a little better. Yeah, didn't even notice that one yesterday, but he busted that drain pipe. Oh. Well, I can see why sometimes you hear about people getting trapped in a grain silo or something. And that's why I didn't want to use the excavator at first, but we can bend it back. Good as new. Oops, erase this. Distribution box, because our terrain's not perfectly level. That'll feed our perforated drain pipe. I wanted to check my math. I think it's all working out. Outlet pipe into the tank, the pipe from the tank to the distribution box, which spreads it evenly to your trenches, and through the perforated pipe, gravel will go in the trenches. So I think it all works out. I want to make sure, I got to check my regulations, make sure I can elbow right here. I'm excited to have that done and the plan in place for the next step. I mean, you can just see his truck tires, man, they just went right for it. I used to run this road every day, and now I haven't been down it with the excavator in a long time. I don't even remember the last time. Oh, chicken Alfredo, mushrooms, one of my favorite things. Thanks, honey. All right, you will eat some lunch, get back out there. Our ditch is widened, and well, we don't have a whole lot of margin for error here. My tracks are right on the edge on both sides. know why I have an ice scraper. Ah, wait till next winter. Is it moving? Doing everything I can to not track back here or go up to the cabin for a real tool. This should work. Alright. That wasn't so bad. A little better at it. Hopefully third time's the last time. Okay, last bit of road work here. We're gonna dig up that busted pipe and move it, well, right back there, around the turn. Not in such a bad spot, and it drains to the other side of the ridge. Check back next year about this time. We'll probably dig up some more pipes. It was kind of my own fault. Remember when I had the well truck up here, I put that plywood over it, and this time I just didn't. Kind of forgot about it. Well, that's what happened. Oh, goodness. All right, what a good week. This was like the first full week back in a while. Felt great to get all those things checked off the list. You know, figuring things out with the septic, getting to things on the driveway I didn't even expect to get to, and getting that stone up here. That old Bobcat over there just running like a top all week. Moved a lot of dirt. What are we gonna do next week? You never know around here. I didn't think half the things I did this week were on the list, and it just kind of, you know, works itself out. But man, I'm getting excited about what's coming up. I know I've been excited the whole time. It's really shaping up, starting to feel like a homestead around here. We'll keep trucking. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. It's allowing me to do, what do I want to call it, my dream? All right. Too touchy-feely.